I'm inserting a clip at the beginning to tell you when the next sweater restock is. It's going to be this coming Wednesday, October 18th at 12 p.m. Mountain Time. And it's going to have all the sizes I didn't restock last time. So last time was medium, 2X, and 3X. This is going to be everything else, although we did find a bunch of 3Xs, so there will still be some of that. There will be more restocks in the future, but that's just when the next one is happening. Hey guys, it is Tuesday. Today we're getting embroidery machine number 2 because we just can't output enough stuff with one machine. I was gonna wait till machine number 1 essentially paid for itself, but we're not at that point yet. But I just need machine number 2. And that's probably all we'll ever have because we don't really have room for more than that. So I just went to the bank first thing this morning when they opened to get the bank draft to pay for it. We were in Medicine Hat this weekend for Thanksgiving and just got back yesterday, which was a holiday, so I couldn't have gotten the draft yesterday. So just did that first thing this morning, and Christian cleaned up the room a little bit, just consolidated some boxes and vacuumed. Got some rugs pulled out of the way so they can wheel the machine in. Because what they do is they build the cart and put it here, and then they bring the machine in and set it on the cart, and then we wheel it to the back room. So there's machine number 1, and we'll put number 2 next to it. That will mean less storage for boxes though, because we had a bunch of boxes piled in the corner and then also all under here. Blank storage is probably our biggest issue right now. This closet is pretty big, so it might be worth reorganizing it and getting the Christmas decorations out of there and either get more storage racks in the furnace room or the garage. I want racks for both, but the Christmas stuff can get out of here and be put somewhere else. And I probably just need to go through there because that's been the dumping ground since we moved, and so there's probably some stuff I can get rid of now. So the machine will get here between 10 and 11, and it's currently 12 minutes past 10, so it can arrive at any time, but I'm gonna package orders in the meantime. I feel like it's been forever since I've had a Tuesday video out. But hopefully there will be more coming soon. Well, there should be. I feel like I've had such busy weekends with like... I mean, I can't remember that many weekends back, but this weekend we were out of town for Thanksgiving. The weekend before, Christian's parents were visiting. The weekend before that, I can't think back that far, but... And sometimes at big shop updates, I'm like, do people want just another video of me essentially only packing orders? Because there's always the Wednesday stream around shop launch time where I'm just packing orders, and then the next vlog will also be predominantly that. So if there's also a Tuesday one, is that just too much of the same thing? So sometimes I just skip them in that case. I feel like there's not much coming up. I mean, there's some stuff coming up in like 3 weeks. I have a friend coming to visit me. But we're kind of just home for a while, you know? We have no plans really between now and Christmas. Oh, I guess we have like a Halloween party, but you know, that's one night. We're going to someone else's party. I'm so used to hosting the Halloween party. Well, I didn't last year because we're not in Vancouver anymore where most of our friends are. Mushroom mat, winter buns, lucky lady. Either I'm missing something or I miscounted. I'm missing something. Oh, it's 2 cactus bun stickers. I just saw a video on TikTok by Tina from XXL Scrunchy, and they now scan a barcode for everything they add to cart, and I'm like, oh, that's good for not making mistakes. And I'm like, oh, is there a way to make that work with my setup? I don't know. I'd have to scan a barcode that's below each product. I don't know. I might at least look into it. I'd also need it to work for when Christian's doing orders. I might have to set him up with a little laptop or something. Cart's here. Poor Midna ran downstairs when the doorbell rang, but now she's right in the action. She's terrified. Poor baby. Rescued. Alright, that was super quick compared to when we got machine number 1. Because we kind of know the lowdown already. So, there we have it. Oh my goodness. I just push these back into place, but isn't this just the perfect little nook for 2 machines? Because this wall comes to here, then goes back. It's like it was meant to be. And now in the software, you have 2 machines listed on the side. So I've made up the chart for the 4X and 5X. I did not order any more indigo hoodies because there were navy hoodies available. And then chocolate cruise, they just didn't have any in stock. that's that. And then Christian said there were more blanks in other sizes just lying around, like extra ones. And so there were a lot. This might explain why some of that stuff sold so fast with the restock, because we've already done the restock for medium and 2XL, 3XL. But look at all these 3Xs that were still available. All these down here. I don't know how we missed that because those numbers don't equal the latest restock I ordered. I just don't know. But that means we can put up more with the next restock, which is nice because I can just get Christian to do all of this and then we'll make it all available at the same time. In addition to all the larges he's been doing and small and extra small. I'm back to packing orders and Stephanie! 20, 20, 20, 20. Da, 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 da. And this. Just got through all 14 orders. Now to move on to the next task. I don't know what it's going to be. I gotta write some stuff down. I gotta figure out my week. Okay, I decided I'm going to do the notepads today and get them ordered. And tomorrow's stream, I can make the Samara figure because I feel like we're already running late on that and I need to make it and get decorating for Halloween because we're almost halfway through October. I mean, we're only a third of the way through today, but I would like to get decorated Wednesday and Thursday, I think. Thursday, continue the decorating and prep any sound bites and overlays I want for the Friday stream. And I also have to edit the vlog Thursday since I'm streaming Friday. So we don't have a whole lot of time. I really have 3 days, including today. So it's a bit of a short week. It's now 4 p.m. and I just finished up with the notepads. So we have this one here, Male Cat, based on a really old sticker sheet, and the Male Cat washi, which is currently available in the shop. And we have Dainty Flowers, which has the lace interior. So yes, there'll be this Dainty Flower design, the Male Cat notepad, video game notepad, YBBY, Winter Bun restock, and then Witch Hat, which is kind of a restock, but it's a new version of it. It's newly designed. So that's 6 designs. I've just placed the order with the company. Well, I emailed them because it's a custom size, so I'll have to wait to hear back from them to get the quote and pay for it. But the order is in, and I will be doing a Luna. I'm getting a call. Hello?
We have a package arriving for
Baylee Jr. Inc.,
which requires customs clearance, and we need your broker information before we can clear.
They actually already sent me a voicemail about that, and I replied by email, which was one of the options. Usually they just act as the broker and send stuff through. It's for my thread order from Madeira, so they want my approval in case I want to use a different broker. But I'm gonna let them do it. Anyway, there's gonna be a Luna Moth notepad, but I think that'll come next year because while we are gonna get started on the sweatshirts this year for Luna Moth, the rest of the Luna Moth merch probably won't come out till next year. I mean, pretty much guarantee it's not gonna come out till next year. Because I could do a whole little collection, you know. But we'll save that. And then for all these notepads, they're currently notepad only. I have not made planner pads for these. I mean, some of them have been planner pads, like Dainty Flower, Video Game, Witch Hat. The rest could be planner pads someday. They're not super big sellers, so I don't want to do too many designs. But it could happen. I'm not counting it out, you know? Notepad designs and order notepads. Little babies. Okay, it's now the next day. I have about an hour to set up for the stream and do my hair. And this morning I ran to Dollarama to grab a few things for the Samara dummy stream today. So I wanted pool noodles, possibly for the arms, but I figured that might be hard to find at Dollarama. They usually have them, but it's off season, and sure enough, they did not have them. I thought maybe they would because people like to use them for all kinds of DIY stuff, but no. But I did find these. They're to go under doors to stop a draft from coming in. And this might be even better, although it is floppy. I might need to stiffen one side because the way I kind of want Samara to be is have one arm on the well and one arm forward. So I might need to, you know, stiffen it a little bit. These do have weights in them too, which might help her not fly away in the wind. So I got 2 of those because, I mean, one is too long, but if you cut it in half, it would not be long enough. So I got 2, and then I got this. This is for her head. It will be wrapped in plastic and covered up, and we won't see it. What really annoys me is I bought this for head stuffing, and I bought a body pillow at Valley Village, but I had a body pillow and a bunch of other throw pillows that I got rid of when I was decluttering upstairs, and now I need them. And I'm buying back stuff that I got rid of. Annoying! Yeah, I got 2 of those. And I thought a good way to cover these, because I need to waterproof it, right, would be to use my poly mailers. I have some that are even bigger than this, but it's waterproof and it's a bit grayish, which is exactly what I want for her skin. Even the hands I have are gray, and so the hands are a little dark, but I can always paint them to be slightly lighter, add some highlight to just blend it in or something. She will look a bit shiny for her arms, but it's just gonna be that way because I want her somewhat waterproofed. Her clothing and her wig will not be waterproofed, but I could easily, you know, take the jacket off and wash it. And then the rest of what's in here is a whole bunch of these little foil wrapped chocolates, which is the last thing I wanted for the trick-or-treater bags, just to kind of round out the number of items in there. So there's 5 things. It's a nice odd number. So those are ready to make up. Maybe next week I can make up the trick-or-treater bags, but that's what I got. I got my spooky season sweater on. I thought that was appropriate for the stream. So I figured I would start with Samara's clothing because I wanted to add some paint to it and I needed to let it dry. So I put down my little tarp and got painting. I did a watered down acrylic wash and quickly realized that the jacket is hydrophobic, which makes sense because it is a lab coat. It's like a spa lab coat, you know, what people wear at a spa. So I was actually really struggling to get this to stick, and it would run a lot. Like I'd have it painted a certain way, but then once you flip it over, it all just kind of bleeds and gets messed up. So I was fighting a lot with it, and I even dipped it in the paint a little bit and kind of gave up at one point and just put it outside. And then we took the body pillow, put it in a big heavy duty plastic bag, and then put the head inside one of my poly mailers and sealed that up and tried to make it a little more round. It's not the ideal head shape because it's too wide for a head, but also not thick enough. Like it's too oblong. It needs to be more of a sphere. And so I tried to fix that a bit later, but her head in the end is kind of funkily shaped. And I'm just taping the head on. This whole thing basically is just held together with packing tape, so I'm really hoping it holds together because it's a little flimsy. So then for the arms, I did decide to shorten those long things I got, and I didn't want to have to sew them, and someone in the comments said, why don't you use a stapler? And I thought, oh my god, you're a genius. And so I took some of the floof out, including some of the gravel weighing down the ends of them, and then just stapled them shut. And then here I'm using cardboard for the stiffener, so I'm doing the bent arm first. And these actually aren't the same length, so what I ended up doing for the straight arm is I cut it back open to shorten it, but then I just put the cardboard on the inside. But for this bent arm, I just taped the cardboard to the outside of the arm in a bent shape, and that is how the arm stayed bent. If I was going to get pool noodles, I was just going to cut them and then glue them together at a certain angle to be the arm, but we had to change up the plans with this method. And then I wrap the arms in more of the poly mailers just so it's roughly the color of Samara's skin. And it's not super watertight. I tried my best, but it is what it is. Hopefully this thing doesn't turn into a waterlogged, mildewy, disgusting lump. Hopefully I can get a few years out of this Samara dummy. For the hands, I first hot glued them to the end of the arm and then wrapped tape around just so it's extra secure. Plus the hot glue melts through the plastic. And then I painted the hands just to match the arm color a little bit better because they were a bit too dark. And yeah, then here's me doing that with arm number 2. So it was quite the process. I was trying to just work with stuff I had. Like, sure, I went and bought some stuff at the shops, but when it came to things like, oh, I got to stiffen the arm, I'm trying to just work with what I have around the house. And so the cardboard's what I did. And I did do multiple layers of cardboard, so it's actually sturdy, not just one flimsy piece. But, you know, I didn't want to have to run out and buy even more stuff, even though I do want to buy a second wig for her, just because the one doesn't cover her head enough. Plus, with wig number 2, it will add some volume to the back of her head to give it more shape, because the back of her head is too flat. So she's like mostly done, but not quite done. Plus, when her jacket dried, the paint dried so light it needs to be darkened, but she's already outside, so if I do darken her, it might just be for a future year. So here I'm using tape to give her a bit of a waist just to make it look a bit more like a body, and then start taping on the arms. Again, just tape. I'm praying this holds. And at this point, it's starting to look like I've got a corpse on my table, so it's kind of funny. And I propped her up so I could get a better angle of how to tape on the arm. And here I was trying to reshape her head because it was too wide for the wig. So I'm trying to narrow it. But then the little bit of neck she did have is now gone. Her whole head and neck area is just the same thickness. Like, she never really had a neck to begin with, but now she really doesn't. And even though at this point I realized I wanted a second wig to go on the back, I still covered her with some Gorilla Tape just so that you don't see the white of her head through the wig. It just helps it look a little more full for now. And I thought the way I would do it is the second wig would be draped over the back of her head. So wig number 1's kind of to the front, wig number 2 is to the back. And here I struggled to get on her jacket, especially over her bent arm. But we made it work, and then to glue on the wig, I used E6000 to spread it all over, because I figured hot glue would dry too fast, and this probably would hold better. So then we got the wig on, my hands were all disgusting. Then we brought her outside, and it took me so long to try to get her set up, because I was trying to get her to hold her pose. She's a floppy dummy, she's not rigid, she doesn't have any proper bone structure to her. And so I did put a log in the fire pit, and then put a bigger log in the fire pit. And trying to get her arm to stay on the side of the fire pit was the hardest part, and I knew that would be the biggest struggle. I used a piece of wood to prop up her one shoulder, which helped her hand stay, and at one point I used wire to attach her wrist to that piece of wood. But I ended up having to move the wood, and so I took that wire off. So right now, her bent arm is not attached to the fire pit using anything. She's just kind of draped there. So hopefully she doesn't blow away. And then I decided I was going to put up some more of my Halloween decor on stream because I just wasn't ready to end the stream yet. And so I got these tombstones from my mom. She used to decorate with them, but she didn't want them anymore. And so I took them, and they're not staked in all the way because the ground is kind of hard. Even these little fence pieces, I was really struggling to get them into the ground. So hopefully they don't blow away. And then I had some skulls and bones also from my mom that I scattered around the headstones. And it's now just about 6 o'clock. The stream just ended, and supper will be ready very soon, so I need to hurry up and get outside to show you the final look at the decor. I mean, Samara, she needs her second wig. Let's just see what she looks like for now. Also, there's a piece of wood holding up her shoulder. That is, should probably go inside of her shirt so that you don't see it. I'm gonna get Christian to see if he can hammer these in a little more, but, just the head. The rest of the bones are not there, because it's just his head. And the Bell Witch, and Samara. Her head looks so like flat and necklace, but with wig number 2, hopefully it'll look better. And Count Dracula. So yeah, from this side you can see all this wood stuff. So I might put that piece of wood inside her shirt, because it'll kind of weigh her down, and then you won't see it. These fences are a little goofy, but whatever. We ran into a bit of an embroidery problem because even though we have 2 machines, we only have 1 cone of white thread left, which means we can only run 1 machine now. Christian ran out today, and I did order more white thread because I knew we were getting low, but I wish I had the foresight to get Christian to stop halfway through a cone and like set it aside and grab the last one and use it, because then we'd have 2 like half-used cones instead of having 1 full cone, and therefore we can only run 1 machine. The thread is scheduled to be delivered on Friday, so for tomorrow and Friday until we get it, assuming it does come Friday, we're going to be down to 1 machine in the meantime. Ugh, I made a right mess down here, but like, I gotta go upstairs now. Like, supper's gonna be ready soon. There's all of that. Some of it's trickling over here. We got glue gun and paint. We got wire stuff on the ground. Yeah. And it's now Thursday. We'll see how much I can film because I also have to edit this today since I'm streaming tomorrow. I just finished packing up some orders for today, and I'm about to head out to Walmart because I want to get another wig for Samara. And I just want to look at what kind of outdoor lights they have. I did end up ordering some on Amazon last night because my mom linked me a set. And what I really like about them is there's 3 different brightness settings, so you can have just a low light shining up on something. But it's just white light. I just want to see if there's anything maybe like light bluish that can go on Samara. I don't know if you'd find that kind of stuff this time of year, but maybe in the Halloween section. And today was supposed to be a big Halloween decoration day, so maybe we can still stick with that. Do some decor when I get back. I'm gonna get groceries while I'm at Walmart. I usually get groceries at Superstore, but if we're there, we're there. We might as well just get stuff there. Plus, it's exciting sometimes seeing different stuff on the shelf, you know. So, let's go. Okay, my first stop is actually gonna be Home Depot because I want some bins. I got some yellow lidded bins for all of these. And I want more for the embroidery blanks. And so I figured, well, this is right by Walmart, so why don't I just hit up both? Get some bins. I think I'm gonna get some of these for our living room chairs because we have felt pads on them, but the bottom of the feet are not flat, and it's still a problem. So hopefully these fit. Okay, these are the ones right here. Last time they only had a few out, and I had to get them to fetch them off the very top shelf. Okay, I have 10 of the yellow lidded boxes loaded up, and then I have 2 of a different style of bin because I want to use these for Halloween decorations. And lastly, I might grab some black spray paint for Samara since her sleeves didn't really turn out very dark. And we're back in Walmart. Just a quick look at the lights. I don't think there's anything, but I'm happy with what I ordered on Amazon, so. Moving on to the wig. Where is it? I just dug through all of these. They don't have it.
So sad.
This is where I bought the first one, but they don't have any left. I'm gonna need some more of this. Also grabbed a rubber mallet, dry shampoo, hand soap, a little hand sani for inside my car. Alright, Christian's putting the feetsies on the chairs. They don't really fit, but we can pillow. Christian's making them fit. All the feet aren't going all the way down to the bottom. They look kind of cute. They got little booties on. But these chairs are so stupid because the bottoms of the feet aren't even flat. They're at an angle. And so it chewed up the floor even with the felt pad on the bottom. So I put more felt pads on just off center, but it just looks stupid. And they slide, and then like these ones slid. It's supposed to be on this side. And so the rubber feet are probably the better way to go. As long as they don't rip over time, because they might harden over time and then split. That's my fear, but as long as they last at least a few years, that'd be nice. Kind of like that pumpkin there. I feel like I should put the other one on the other side. Right now it's just sitting in the porch. Or, I was gonna say like this, but I guess it's not sitting down there. I took it downstairs. It's on my art table. Oh my God, I did not show you guys this. Okay, so when I was in Medicine Hat for Thanksgiving, I went to a gun and antique show. I'm not interested in the guns, but I was interested in the antiques. And so I got this. I don't think it's anything fancy. It was only 25 bucks. But to me, that was a great price for something so big. We're not opening those yet, Kiki, no. So I would love this with some greenery in there over here. Like replace that plant with something else. And I still have to find a spot for my little Koroks that I got for my birthday. Just look at them. Look. I can't believe it. Oh, there's actual glitter in there. I don't think I realized that. I think I thought those were just resin bubbles. Because there are some bubbles in there, but I think a lot of that's actual glitter? Maybe? I don't know. Either way, it looks great. I like it. Whoa! I was just sitting in this chair, and out of the corner of my eye, I glimpsed Samara, and I thought it was a person in our yard. She's spooking her creator. So she does not have her second wig, sadly. I was hoping to get that so we could sort of finish her off. I don't think I'm going to spray paint the sleeves and stuff until we take her in for the year. I can let the jacket dry, possibly wash it if it's gross, and then spray paint it because she's all set up. I don't want to take her apart just to fix the jacket, so we're just going to leave her as is. And if I end up at Dollarama the next week or so, I'll see if they have a wig there, but I'm not really going to go out of my way to find one. Amazon has some, but they're more expensive, so we'll wait. I'm singing about you, babe. Now I'm all tired from my adventures. Putting everything in the car, hauling everything out. Christian helped me put the stuff away though, which was nice. I know, Kiki, I should do a bit of decorating. Just make a coffee, keep going. So I probably have enough Halloween decorations going forward. I'm gonna have to start limiting myself with new purchases. But listen, I needed a lot of new stuff this year because we have so much space to decorate. So obviously we have Samara and the tombstones outside already. This box here is everything I bought this year, and that little skelly too. And then the other boxes are stuff I already had, like that one, that one, that one. And then some of this is stuff I got from my mom last weekend, like this big spider that jumps forward. Oh, me new. Should I turn it on? Kiki, come over here. Oh God, the sounds. I feel so bad. I forgot it was that scary. I'm so evil. I can't believe this. Can you hear me, nurse? It's so loud. And my next victim, the neighborhood children. Oh, she's brave to come back. I turned it off, so it's not gonna jump at her, but that's pretty brave. So yeah, that's one thing. And I got these little peeping peepers, a set of 3 spooky flashing eyes. I'm assuming the flashing is like a blink kind of thing. Each eye rotates 360 degrees for unlimited attitude adjustment. I almost said altitude. Altitude adjustment. In here we've got some makeup stuff like fake blood. She had a whole bunch of makeup. I didn't take a lot of it, but took some stuff. Whoa, dude. We've got this fog maker. I might play around with that another day. That'd be good for a party. We got black lights. Pumpkin puck light, can never have too many of those. Also from my mom's place are these. These are just useful for covering surfaces. They just look all dingy, and this one kind of looks cobwebby, you know. Edison bulb flickering string lights. There's a bit of costume stuff. There's a pair of white gloves, a pair of black gloves, a little clip-on spider, and a big black pleated skirt. Here are the gloves. And then also these bones. There's a bone necklace and a bone bracelet, and they just look really nice and feel really nice. I just couldn't leave them behind. And here we have some batteries and a string of purple lights. And last but not least, we have Bonaparte. He is a rubbery skeleton, and he's just been one of our Halloween decorations for as long as I can remember, since we were little kids. And he was always one of my favorite things. Just such an iconic part of our Halloween. So I was surprised my mom was partying with Bonaparte. I mean, if I didn't want him, she probably would have kept him, but... I came down for the tripod and almost forgot about these. There's this guy and this rat, which I didn't realize I took. I think they were just in a box of other stuff, like all the bones that were in the yard. This was in there. So we have these two. Should get some fresh batteries in here, see if we can get them to light up. It doesn't look like there's a power switch, so we probably just have to pop a battery out when you want it to stop. All right, first things first. Dollarama plush pumpkin, edge of the step. Usually I decorate for fall before I decorate for Halloween, but I never got around. This room just kind of is fall-like by default with the color scheme in here, so it really doesn't need that much. Bonaparte, you can go right here, at least for now. I need to put down this first. I mean, I've got a lot of cute table stuff. I got this pumpkin table runner, but I have a really cute leaf cutout one somewhere. Yeah, this is a lot cuter, in my opinion. The leaves, cuter than this. So I folded the table runner in half and put it on this ledge. That looks pretty good. You don't see the pumpkins as well as you would in single layer, but I kinda like it. I also have this, which Christian's parents got me for my birthday, in addition to a couple of gift cards. So I have it sitting over here. I don't know if it'll stay here, but it's been there for now. It's a cute little jar. Oh. Help! It's got a seal. I need 2 hands for it. Cute jar. I put the garland on the mantle. And let's throw a couple pillows in here. You gotta be put away for the season. Sorry, little Daisy. I mean, maybe it could stay. It's not like you see it, really. Picked up these from Walmart today. Vine Garland LED strand. Look how cute. I could use it for product photography or something. I don't know. That's at least what I had in mind. So I got a couple of those. I want to check out these Edison bulbs, see what they're like. These batteries, eek. But that's okay, because we have so many AA's. Oh, look how neatly I stacked my batteries. Wow, those are just the Halloween ones. We have a whole bunch more downstairs. Oh, a screw? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Jesus. I didn't realize it was gonna make noise. Okay, there's a light only mode. Good, oh. They're dim enough that it shouldn't be seizure inducing. And they're just plastic, so they're really light. I might hang these by the door across the closet door. It's unfortunate that the area the trick-or-treaters see is so small, because the door swings out this way, so they can just see this and here. So I had some lights hanging down here last year, which I'll do again. I don't know exactly what I had there. I almost have to look back at last year's video. But I remember I strung some stuff across here, because that's something they can actually see. Ah! I'm under attack! I just pulled out the candy bowl and it's full of stickers from last year, leftover ones, so I could include these. I have other stickers that I designed that I'm including, but we might as well put some of these in the bags too. Those can just stay in there. For now, I haven't made up the trick-or-treat bags yet, but I now have all the stuff for it. This is gonna be a pain in the butt. Last year I wrapped this around the pillar by our front door, and I'm doing it again. Next, I need to clean this window. But look, there's the caution tape out there. Woohoo! This thing I can't get to work, but that's probably okay, because I don't know how often I would even turn it on, but I can't quite get this battery in all the way, so I don't know if that's part of the problem or if it just doesn't work anymore. I just put in this little hook next to the door, over the doorbell, so I can hang stuff there. I might just hang this dude for now, but it'd be good for all kinds of seasonal decor. Wait, no, I know what I'm gonna hang there, because I have these 2 guys which go in the tree, but I got a 3rd one this year, and his eyes light up. Oh, that is delicious. That is delightfully spooky. Tree dudes are in the tree. I'm nervous to put these out front because I'm scared they're gonna blow away. Like, should I wait till closer to Halloween? They're just really light foam. These stakes are pretty short. I might wait till actual Halloween night because the wind's gonna blow these away faster than Farrah Abraham's bullies. This inflatable pumpkin thing, which is one of my more cutesy decorations, I might put that out in front of the garage door on Halloween night, because that way it's just some kind of decor in front of the garage. Okay, I'm not done. I still have like half my decorations to put up, but I'm mostly done the trick-or-treater area, at least for now. I might switch things up, but I'll show you what I have so far, and the rest of the decorating will be to be continued. So here's the front door. Woo! So we have those Edison bulbs and the pumpkin string light here. We've got a skelly, and then for these string lights, we've got skeletons and bats. Then we have the lantern down there. The mousey is just there for now. And then the witch hat. Oh, this thing's not turned on. There we go. Ooh, and the little potion bottle. Got the netting on here. One of the little ghosties and a spooky picture. The skeleton face is sitting there. I have a black light in here for now. Might leave it like that, we'll see. Oh my god, I didn't plug this one in either. Well, I'm ruining the vibes here. There we go. We got Bonaparte in the middle. Another little ghosty. I might put something taller in the lamp. I just put a little skull in there for now. And more skulls. We got so many skellies and skulls. So that's how the front is looking. Then outside we have this little tombstone, which is one of the sturdier ones. Then we have the tree hanging creepy things. A little danger sign staked into the grass. I hung up a bat and small skeleton. Then we have the caution tape on the pillar with a little pumpkin at the bottom, and he has a puck light in there, and I kind of squeezed it in there, so I don't know how I'm gonna get it out. Might have to cut open his bottom. I need more for this corner though, like a real pumpkin or something. That's what I had last year anyway. We'll see. I have to get editing, so that is the end of this vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Before we head out, I'm gonna open my present from Christian. What could it be? There's something else in here. Did you order this or just come with it?
That just
like
came
a,
with
like
it.
a freebie?
Yep.
Whoa!